I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, I'm just saying. I keep on falling in and out of love with you. Sometimes I love you. Sometimes you make me blue. Un momento, guys. I'm just going to pop open a YouTube live stream because now I'm pissed and I am going to live stream on YouTube and Facebook concurrently. These bastards. They don't want me to go live. Then I'm going to go extra live. Mother fricka fracas. Okay. Come on. Okay. Let's do this. I don't care about that. Okay. Use camera. Let's do this. 1 second. I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off is what it is. Okay, un momento. Hey, Facebook. I'm having issues today. Let me just go ahead and share this out on all the pages, my profiles and everything. I'm so sorry. It's taken me about 20 minutes to get my life together. In reality, it's not my life that's the issue. It's these goddamn electronics acting a freaking fool. My laptop's gonna die too. Okay, come on. Come on. You guys, I'm just so irritated at this point. It's taken me forever, ever to just get on here. My God. My God. I keep on falling in and out of love. I'm going to spam the absolute shit out of this video. Now y'all got me messed up. That's what it is. I'm going to tag all my buddies on Facebook that have 5K friends. Let's really get crunk with this. Now you guys will see my rebelliousness in full freaking splendor. Let's add that there. Switching to my personal profile. I'm about to add the last little bit of I think I could add 500 more people. I'm about to add those mofos too. I'm just going to add everybody at this point. Let me hold up. Okay. Let me share this to a news feed. Make this public. I get so irritated with this stupid social media stuff. Oh, no people found. Let me type in names then. Let me type. I know their names. I remember their names. Let's see. Let's do that. How about that? Oh, now you want to show me names. Okay, that's right. Now you want to show me names. Show me all the names. Every single last name. You could tag up to 100 people on this business. I'm going to tag them all. La, 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 bow to your partner. Then you turn around. Let's do some of the older folks. Y'all got me messed up. You should have never, ever tried to do any of this. Because now I'm going to take the time to really seriously tag and work this system the way I know how to work it. These motherfuckers, yo. Let me see. Wait. There you go. Let's tag more people. I don't give a shit if these people on Facebook report me. Take the whole fucking account. There you go. We have some more space. Okay. Michael says I need to start already. Well, let me tag a few more people. Let me tag a few more people. Let's go into the J's. Okay. There you go. There you go. There you go. Let's all of that. Let's just all of that. Okay, I'm done. I'll stop. Let me post this. Let me get back. Coming right back. I'm coming right back. There I am. Here I am, you guys. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing? I hope y'all are doing okay. Let's see. Where why does Facebook do this? Okay. Anyways, if you're watching me on Facebook, I don't know that you're watching me. I'm not joking. I can't see any of your comments. I can't see any of you. So if you really want to join me, find me on YouTube. And if you really want to, like whatever, then I'm going to start live streaming on Vimeo too. So if you guys are watching me on Facebook, y'all know what to do. Old protocol, spam the shit out of this video, post it as many times. I will go back onto the video later. And I'll be doing a random lottery. We doing old school shit now. I'm going to do a random lottery and then pick someone who shared. Spam it out. You don't have any maximum number of entries. However amount of shares you put in there is how many number of names you're going to get into that random drawing. And I'm going to figure out what I'm going to give you. Okay. So, it got me all sweaty too, girl. I feel like my eyebrows are sweating. I feel my eyebrows sweating. Wasted an entire 24 minutes in my hot dang life. 24 minutes of my hot dang life. Woo. Okay. All right. Mofos don't know I be liking games. I like that. I like the drama. Give me the drama. I like the drama. Do it. I don't care. I really, really don't. All right. Okay. I'm here now. I'm ready. I'm sorry. I had myself all wound up. I tried like 10 times. 10 times to go live. Motherfuckers, I only need to try one time. I should only be trying one time. And that app is going to get a piece of my mind. They'll get a piece of my mind is what they're going to do. A piece of my mind. All right, we're ready. Are we ready? Okay, we're ready. I don't know. I'm still riled up. I don't like that kind of stuff. Okay. Sometimes I love ya. Sometimes you make me blue. At times I feel good. Sometimes I feel used. Loving you, darling, makes me so confused. I keep on falling. All right. I think what it is because I found another hack to spread the reach. They didn't like that. They didn't like that. So you guys are not going to have the benefit of like my intro video and putting your comments on the screen and stuff. I can't do that if I'm, live streaming organically. Native live streams get a broader reach. Let me give you a little hack. You know what I'm saying? More interactions, whether it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it really don't matter. It's an interaction. It triggers certain types of algorithms. Y'all need to start learning how to work this system. I'm just saying. Motherfuckers couldn't leave me in peace in my own lane. So you know what's going to happen now? I'm going to work that system. Okay? So hi. Welcome to my channel. I got some cards for you guys. I don't know what this reading is about. Okay, I remember now. There were some realizations that we're having. You know, that someone is having these realizations, right? I don't know what the realizations are, but there's realizations being had. And these realizations are making you look amazing. Seriously. You're looking amazing through all of those realizations. I think someone is, maybe coming to terms with the fact that they're never going to get over you. I think Facebook is never going to get over me. You know why? I tied that bitch up and paddled it in the ass before I left. So Facebook tries to block everything that I do. I don't give a damn, bitch. I'm still here. Okay, so candles, magic. Sometimes you just got to admit that you're a magical motherfucker. You're like a candle in the dark. You are shining so bright that it brings to you everything, all of those things that are like lost in some dark space. They're drawn to you. They cannot help themselves. And it's not necessarily that this is someone that's dark. It's more that they are in a dark space and you're existing like a light in the darkness, okay? Uh-huh. Their foundation has been turned upside down. They've gone through something. I don't know what it is, but it's something that's been like very, very challenging for them, you know? And in that challenge that they experience, that's part of what's causing them to realize the true gravity of who and what you are for them. You know what I'm saying? They're going through something. It's something that's very, very intense, very, very profound. And it's something that I'm almost wondering if, like, are you like being hmm, are you being seen as like this, I don't know, like the epitome of what they're looking for. Like they're looking for something, they're looking for someone, they're looking, craving, craving, craving. And in that, um, all they see and all they think of is you. I mean, it's pretty intense. High priestess, responsibility. So you're already pumping out some magical juju pheromones, okay? You have been pumping out some magical juju pheromones, and you have to be responsible with the way in which you draw people in. Um, I think they're obsessed. Just a little bit. I think they're obsessed. I think a lot of what's happening has to do with some interaction they probably had with you a long time ago. They never got past it. They never got over it. And that's okay. That's okay. But it's almost like they feel like they can't come home to you. I don't know. Maybe they were playing a game with you and they didn't realize they thought. They thought they thought. They thought they could play this game with you and that you would fold, and then you didn't, and then they were like, "But then what do I do now?" And you're like, "I don't care what you do." Oh. Oh, darn. You don't care what they do. I'm just saying. I feel like they played some, or they tried to play some game with you and then it backfired. It's not your fault that they were playing games. Altar and dedication, but it's in reverse. So it's almost this thing of um inability to inability to oh inability to move forward with life, really. It's this inability to take accountability, to correct what they did by having a civilized adult conversation, and giving the both of you the opportunity to move forward, right? To move forward. It's still stuck. This is the same person. I swear to God. Hold up. Bish, wake up. Bish, wake up. Bish, is this reading about the same mofo that all the readings are always about? Yep. Bish, have they learned what they need to learn yet? Oh, surprisingly, yes. Bish, Bish, she's shaking. She's like, oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Bish, are they going to be able to move past this and heal beyond it? No. Are they not going to be able to heal beyond it unless they have peace with you? Yes. What the hell are they waiting for then? We need peace up in this business. Bish, are they going to figure out how to approach in order to initiate that healing? No movement. No movement. Bish, is whoever this is this someone, is it like a karmic thing? Does it have to do with past lives? Yes. Bish, is this someone viewing my readings? Moonrock wants to know. Yes. Are they viewing my reading right now? She's shaking. Oh, shoot. Okay, Bish, go back to sleep. I don't want to scare you any further. So, this is someone that watches, right? They're watching. They're watching. They're watching you. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. Red rock. No, okay. For real. Let me quit messing around. Y'all know what I'm referencing. Kitty Claw. I don't know. Did I see it right? On Facebook, I could have sworn I saw it was your birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, boo boo. All right. I don't know. I don't even want to do this reading no more. Upside down passion. This obsession. It's like an obsession at this point. And I don't find it funny either. Just get a little bit serious. Let's just get a little bit serious right now. I don't find it funny. Like, I don't feel offended. I don't find it funny though. It's not entertaining to me that someone is struggling and suffering to this degree. Y'all need to have your conversations. If you're not going to be able to get past this until you have your conversation, then have the freaking conversation. It's not that hard. I'm an introvert. I don't like to have conversations. I'm at a point where I'm like, let me know what you need to say so I can tell them for you. Because I want your ass at the readings. I want you out of these readings. I just, send me a little message. Let me know who I need to talk to on your behalf. I will talk on your behalf. I don't even like to talk to people. I'm serious. I don't like to talk to people in real life. I will talk on your behalf. I will befriend them so it's not weird. And then I will talk to them on your behalf. Do you just want to say you're sorry? I will I will crochet. I don't even know how to crochet. I will learn how to crochet and I'm sorry thing. I will do hand stitching for you so I can send them this hand stitched. This motherfucker is sorry. You making me exit my comfort zone just to heal your ass. Do something about it at this point. Water cleansing. Ooh. Okay. Cleansing. Just cleanse yourself. Let me talk softly. Let's make this like ASMR. Just cleanse yourself. Cleanse yourself of your sins. Allow yourself to move forward in life. It's gonna be okay. Really, it will be okay. Allow yourself to move forward. Cleanse yourself of whatever these ideas are of how you messed up, because it's those ideas that you have about you messing up that's causing you to actually mess up. So you're going to have to move past that. In some way, shape, or form, you're going to have to move past that. Okay. Rebirth. See, you're not coming out the canal. Jesus loves me. Oh, yes, he does. Jesus loves me. Except when I'm sarcastic. Jesus came down and said, knock it the fuck off, girl. Okay, you're not coming out the canal. I say it again. I'm sorry. you're 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 stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck. You need to rebirth yourself. You can't keep being the same, like, look, you're making my ear pop out. You can't keep living this way. Do you need a hug? Is that what do you need a hug? I'm serious. I don't know that I would hug you, but I mean, I'm sure you could find someone to hug you. Random strangers, surprisingly, they'll give you hugs if you ask in a certain way, if you ask nicely, you know? I'm just saying, do you need a hug? Do you need I'm serious. I'm very, very serious. So I don't like touching other people, but I can ask my husband if he'll hug you. Oh my god, if he's watching this, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you volunteering me for?" But someone needs help. So they need help. They need help. They need a hug. They need a hug, is what it is. So I'm volunteering my husband. He's this big burly man. He might still be asleep, actually. If you need a hug, just message my team so they can set this up for you. Oh, Jesus. Watchtower of the South, summer. They're not going to get over this by summer. They're not. I mean, summer seems like a long time away, but it's really not. And they're not going to get over it by summertime. They're still going to see you as their sunflower, this person, this thing that continues to give you the sunshine or continues to give them sunshine. You know, their intention is upside down, it's in reverse. I don't even think they know what they want. I don't think they know what they want. Card number 25, release a dark wound, let love live. This is someone who needs to really let go of whatever ways they think they have disappointed you, whatever ways they think they have failed, whatever ways, whatever ways, whatever ways. Like, seriously, put that shit in the trash, walk the trash outside, go wash your hands, take a nap, drink some juice, take another nap, eat a meal, and then meditate or something. Like, get past it. You know what I'm saying? You have to let yourself get past this, because this thing that you're going through over and over and over for, like, I don't know, it's how long have I been doing this reading? Like, what? Did it start last summer? I don't even know. It's been so long. It's been so long that whoever this is, they've been having the same mother freaking issues, the same father freaking issues. I mean, come on now, for real. The whole world knows what's going on at this point. Can we just move past it? I mean, I'm just saying, to my credit, I've been patient with your ass for at least 7 months, at least 8 months. You know, I've been patient with this. Oh, see, look, Kitty Claus says 3 years. I would say that's extremely patient. I say we just scrap this whole reading. Let's talk about, like, I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? We can just scrap the whole reading. They don't listen to me anyways. If it's been 3 years, these mofos, they're not listening to me. I don't even need to read for this anymore because they're not listening to me. Um, oh, I did get amazing news yesterday that I don't want to share yet, but I just want to let you know I got amazing news. I got amazing news yesterday, but I don't want to say what it is yet. I might not ever. I might just leave it alone. Card number 7, legacy of light. Legacy of light, right? You're so much more than this childhood of the soul that you continue to exist in. It's time to enter into the adulthood so that one day, hopefully, maybe beyond this life, you can enter into an elderhood of soul. Okay. Yeah, right. Right, ocean lover. The best to that person. May they forgive themselves and have peace. Peace to all involved. You know what I mean? Like, peace to everyone involved. I just, it's not like I'm trying to disregard the person, and I know it's probably coming off like that. It's just the Capricorn in me just can't take it anymore. Did we not tell you to behave today? I told myself to behave this morning. I promise I told myself to behave this morning. I said, don't be a smartass today. Don't be a smartass today. Do not be sarcastic. Keep it level. Keep it level. I don't know that I'm keeping it level because this started with like them not trying to let me on. They wouldn't let me on the live stream. So, okay, I've released that now. I would look card number 10, releasing allegiances. It's like this thing of, for some people, once they're disappointed, once they're frustrated, once they're upset, once they feel like they failed, they can't let it go. They have an allegiance to keep holding on to that. And holding on to that, if it's not serving you, then why are you holding on to it? Why are you still holding on to it? Because you don't have anything else? Well, forgive me or don't forgive me. But I would rather have my hands empty and ready for the next great blessing than me holding on to something that I know is rotting before my eyes. Something that has a potential to infect me with like whatever. I would rather have my hands cleansed and ready to grasp the next blessing my life is giving me. And maybe it's time for us to begin recognizing when we hold on to things that are far past their expiration date. And I'm not trying to say to whoever this is that, whatever it's expired, you're tossed out. No, I'm saying the thoughts and the guilt that comes from those thoughts because you can't get past this like misstep. Who's to say that whoever this person was for you or still is for you, who's to say they were even ready back then to understand you, accept you, um, realize the gravity you play in their journey? Maybe they weren't even ready back then. So you don't know. And if you're going to continue to live in that place it's gone. You cannot change anything about that except the way you perceive it now. That's the gift of now. A present is a gift, right? So the now is a gift to you. It's a powerful, powerful place because it's tangible. It's what you can actually change. It's what you can modulate. It's what you can manipulate. If you're going to manipulate yourself into believing that you can never get past that, then I promise you won't. There's nothing else to say. I promise you won't. If you have an allegiance to your suffering, then you will continue to suffer. There's nothing that anyone can ever say to convince you differently once you are already convinced and have an allegiance to it. If you're going to pledge allegiance to something, pledge allegiance to your growth, pledge allegiance to your peace, pledge allegiance to you, and allowing yourself to see what it is you need to see about your life and allowing that to be the thing that blossoms you, to be that thing that helps you to grow and expand your awareness of consciousness. So yesterday, I was working on my statement of faith, right? And there comes this portion in it where it's like freedom through salvation. And I'm just like, you know what? No, freedom through redemption. Redemption is freely offered to all people through the expansion of the divine awareness and a developing familiarity of the divine teachings within the Nag Hammadi scriptures. Divine consciousness awareness frees us from the power of malignant darkness, which is what? Self abasement, self abnegation, lies, sickness, and emotional torment. That is the devil in your life, that self abasement, that self abnegation. That is the very demon in your life. This thing of convincing yourself you deserve less than what you actually deserve, that you deserve to be punished, you deserve this, you deserve that. It's time to stop fracturing yourself and enter into what? What, you ask? What do you think you need to enter into? The pleroma, the fullness of divinity. Mm. There's this other part that I'm working on for that statement of faith. And it's this declaration of what my church believes. And what is it that my church believes? And this ties into the way I believe people should carry and hold themselves. Creator has revealed itself to be eternally self-existent, an omnipotent syzygy in three natures, creator of the pleroma, which is the fullness of divinity, creator of the kitsis, which is the creation from that fullness, and creator the ion, which is life. You are a fullness that creates, it overflows from you and becomes the very life that you live. Ooh, Leanne. Leanne says the problem is it's virtually impossible to share this wisdom with someone that is so fixated on that festering. It triggers them more to be in a balanced place within ourselves. So here's the thing, Leanne. The wisdom is only for you. When you share that wisdom with someone else, it's just knowledge. And it's up to them to accept, embrace that knowledge. And when they apply it, it becomes their wisdom. So I think part of the problem with what you're struggling with is that you can't share wisdom in that way that you're thinking. My wisdom is how I apply my knowledge from my life experiences. Now, someone else's life experiences will give them a different filter that will cause a difference in perception, despite us viewing the same exact circumstance at the same exact time. It's just one of those things. And I think part of what's happening right now is, you know, we have to stop focusing on other people, on how other people will receive the sharing of your life experience and the way you're applying that knowledge, AKA wisdom. And our expectation of them to receive it, it stems from our desire to be validated. The only reason I share of my personal wisdom based on my personal life experience is because I'm told to. And that's it. I have no expectation of validation. I have no expectation of it being taken in. And so I have no frustration over it. And some might be like, well, you just went on this whole rant about, okay, if the same person has been coming to my live streams for 3 years and I've been doing these readings for 3 years and they're still in the same, it's kind of just like live your life, but leave me and my cards out of it. See the difference there? See the difference there? I don't like to waste my time on things that are just not going to change. I don't. And some people might be like, "Oh my god, did she just say it's a waste of?" I absolutely did say it's a waste of time. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna coddle that shit. No. No, 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 no. When you coddle people's insecurity, you are validating that insecurity. So, what once started as an insecurity is now their reality. Case in point, when my kids were toddlers, if they fall, I'm not like, oh my God, are you okay? No, no. Anyone's kid falls, I'm not like that. I'm like, hey, buddy, that hurt? You need help up? You're fine. You want me to help you up? And I help them up. They tend to not cry. If you do that, this thing of, the toddler falls, scrapes their knee, and they look over at you, they're not crying yet. They look over at you and you're like, oh my God, you cut your leg. So now you've just validated every single fear they have. I distinctly remember one instance where my then toddler, he was like, I want to say like a year and a half, 17 months ish, 17, 18 months. And he fell. And I was like, hey, come on, get back up. And he fell hard. He fell hard. And I said, come on, get back up. Let's talk. And I help him up. And he looks like he has tears in his eyes. And I'm like, are you going to cry? What's wrong? What's the matter? And he was worried. He said that he was worried about his patella. And I was like, well, let me check. Is it okay if I touch your patella? And I was like, it feels okay to me. Do you feel like we have to go to the doctor to maybe get it x-rayed? Let's try walking around to see. It's okay if you want to cry. It's okay. I think your patella is okay though. Maybe we can ice it and then we'll see what happens after that. And if you really need to go to the hospital, I will take you to the hospital. And that reassured him because he had never fallen that hard before. He had never experienced that depth of pain before. And I was like, that's part of growing up. It's part of exploring your environment. Sometimes you'll trip, sometimes you won't. And if you trip, you just get back up, you make sure you're not truly injured, and then you go back to playing. And he's like, I'm okay. I said, I think you are, but we'll make sure. We can make sure you don't have to like pretend you're okay. We can make sure you can take a moment if you want to sit down, and I was telling him like if you can walk to the couch, that tells me that your patella is not broken. If you can still walk, that tells me your ligaments are not torn. I think it was just and it might sound crazy that I speak to a 1-year-old this way, but that's why my children are so advanced. I don't baby them in that way where it's like baby talk. Oh, you got a boo boo. No, you experience blunt force trauma to your patella. It was a blunt force. I was like, it is. It was blunt force trauma. I don't think it was severely traumatized though. It might swell a little bit. Inflammation helps to contain that injuries, your body's way of starting the healing process. And explaining that to him, he's just like, okay. And then we were playing again, maybe an hour later. He definitely he needed time to process it. Instead of like encouraging the full meltdown or dismissing the experience, it was just like, listen, I think you're okay. Let's assess this. I think you're okay. And let's give you time to process what happened. And then, I want to say it took about an hour for him to process it. And then we had to go online during that hour. And we had to look up like the inflammation process. We looked up runner's knee. We looked up all of that stuff. And then he was satisfied, like, okay, and I had to show him online all of the symptoms of torn ligaments, of, fractured kneecaps and stuff. And then he was fine. He had to just have the knowledge to be reassured. And I think that's what we seek out. We seek out this reassurance. And we don't realize a lot of the things that we do is really our seeking out the reassurance from other people. Like going back to the wisdom comment, if you don't truly feel wholeheartedly yet that what you have is wisdom, you will become more external with it. And with that, as people experience that externalized need for validation, they'll begin to either validate you or invalidate you. And if you have enough validation, then you'll feel safe to accept it as wisdom. I went through the same process. I'm actually still in that process where I still don't quite get, and you guys have heard me say this like a broken motherfucking record. I still don't quite get why any of you would like deeply value or deeply consider the things that I say, because I mess around in the live streams quite a bit. And, it's like, do I need to know the how, the why of that? Or do I just need to accept there's a gravity? I can't correct you and be like, no, you're not thinking right. And like, no, 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 no. You get to feel and receive whatever I say in the way you choose. And I need to just allow myself to neutrally witness in a neutral manner the effects of my existence. Okay. Oh, yeah. Social lover says, child, our fam be like, shake it off. Damn near concussive, and they be talking about shake it off. You know, my youngest right now, that's his like word du jour. Like he gets shook in some way, like he's playing, loses balance, he gets shook. Oh, I was almost concussed. Baby, I don't think that was enough for a brain shake. I don't think you were concussed or anywhere near concussed. You had a little bit of inner ear stuff. Woo-hoo! That's not that. It would need to be a more violent type of brain shaking to be a concussed type situation. But I'm just like, oh, concussed. I'm pretty sure you're fine. Do you feel dizzy? Heaven forbid we invalidate. Do you feel dizzy? Nauseous? Anything like that? You know my name. Do you know the date? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'll just say it. I'll just say it. I made up a song for them to learn the months of the year. I made this up in 2002. Are you guys ready? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August have some hot days. September, October, November, and then after December starts a new year again. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August have some hot days. September, October, November, and then after December starts a new year again. I swear I love teaching children. I I love teaching children. Everything is in the song, and they follow. If you have a toddler and you can't get them to clean, you just sing this song. Clean up, lots of fun. Everybody clean up, lots of fun. So we would sing that song and my kids would start cleaning. And all the adults that would watch us would be like, you're fucking crazy. And oh my God, your kids actually like it. Yes, because the song says it's lots of fun. Clean up, lots of fun. Everybody clean up. Maybe you should sing that song about your life. Just saying. If you start singing that song to yourself about your relationships, about your life, you know what I'm saying? Clean up, lots of fun. You guys jazz it out a little bit, make it more adult, Just saying. Card number 17, what is already with you? There's so much that's already with you. All this knowing, all this like potentiality, all of these ways in which you can really expand yourself. That's already with you. That's already with you. but you just don't want to believe it. You want to believe in all of the excuses that you can think of that will give you an excuse, a justifiable reason. So Marlene's asking a question. All right. So Marlene is asking this question of, have we ever, she goes, no, I said you. No, this is a general reading. I'm not going to exclude my people. So she said, have we ever considered how intimidating our energy and capacity to heal others might be? I mean, are you intimidating? I'm not claiming that. I'm not intimidating. Am I intimidating? Do I intimidate you guys? I think I intimidate people who might have some questionable intention towards me. I think that's who I intimidate. It's, of course, you should be intimidated. If you have questionable intent towards me, you should absolutely feel intimidated. Because when I detect that questionable intent, it kind of activates my savagery. So, as long as you, oh my God. What the F? That's so weird. Okay, Moonrock. All I saw was the word demon horse. Why would my former assistant's ex be trying to friend request me on Facebook? Denied. What the frick? That's just weird. No. He must have seen the part in the video where I said I'm gonna add everyone. I lied. I so lied. I was speaking out of passion. I'm not adding anybody else. Yeah, no. No, bro. No. No, 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 no. What the heck is going on? Follow your own rhythm, card number 5. Follow your own rhythm. Whew. Mhm. Mhm. You're not following your rhythm. You're trying to create an inorganic rhythm and you're trying to control it. You can't control that. You just can't. I think people find me intimidating, says Gaze. I find you lovely, Gaze. We've had many a lovely conversations. I find you very lovely. I find you empowered, an empowered woman. So, yeah, maybe you are intimidating. I'm sorry. I just came to the realization, like, for me personally, oh, sorry. I'm sorry. You okay? Are you okay? You get hurt? You're fine. Okay, you're fine. I find that women who are empowered, because I'm now living in a place of empoweredness in my life, I don't find them intimidating at all. I find it lovely, like to be in like company. Um, I like it. I like it. So maybe that's evidence that you are intimidating to people who are disempowered. You know, people who again have this malicious intent. You know what I'm saying? Um, I have found this to be true most of the time. What I'm about to say. A large percentage of the time when this is true, I found that when people have malicious intent towards me, they're very intimidated by me. Excuse me. They're worried. They're worried that I'll find out. They're worried that I will retaliate. They are worried. Years ago, I was doing expedites on Facebook, and someone came on the live stream, and I think their plan, if I remember right, was I was going to do an expedite for this person. So I'm focused on them, and they had other people who were going to energetically attack me while I was focused on them, thinking that I'm going to be distracted. Motherfucker, I have ADHD. I function in a multidimensional way. Like, I'm having 3 or 4 different conversations with other beings right now while I'm talking to you guys. Like, for real, you thought I wouldn't notice that shit? I'm just saying, you know? So I think I was doing a scan, and I was like, I paused my scan in the middle of it, and I was like, "Were you aware there was a plan to harm me?" And she's like, "Yes." "So you were part of that plan?" "Yes." "Oh, no, I mean, no." "Bitch, you already said yes." Mhm. So what I did during the live stream, I was like, "I'm taking all your ability away from you. I'm taking your shield. I'm taking all of your abilities. Good luck with that shit." And then I carried on. Oh, what it's like to be a gangsta. It's like, "Be gone, peasant." And yeah, I did. I took all her abilities. And then later on, you know, she messaged like, "Please, I'm begging you, give me back my powers." No, bitch. What you gonna do about it? No. Well, I didn't know, and but you didn't know that your 3 friends communicated to you to purchase an expedite so that they could attack me while I was live streaming? Because everything inside you tells me you're a liar. Mhm. You know, that's why she was scared, is because I remember feeling like she was so very afraid, and, like, she's just nervous, you know? Like, "What?" And yes, I don't feel like I have to hide it. I do have the ability to turn off your abilities, no matter how powerful you are. I do have that ability. Outranked. It's just that I like to hold myself to a level of integrity that is worthy of me. So I don't just do that to people. I tend to just leave people alone. But I do have that ability. Yeah. I don't use it very often. In fact, I think I used it only one other time. That one I had to. Bitch was trying to curse my children. Left me no choice. I don't give a shit if she knows. Oh, what it's like to be a gangsta. I'm just saying. Sometimes people misunderstand when you conduct yourself in a way where you're just living and free and, you know, free flowing and just trying to have fun with life, um, they can go ahead and think that they can have their way with you, but it's up to you if you're actually going to let them. It's literally up to you if you're actually going to allow it. And if you are going to allow it, that's something that you are giving permission for. So you can't actually complain about that, right? If you are not going to allow it, then don't allow it. By all means, do not allow it. Everything that happens in your life is a choice that is a causation that eventually leads to the effect, the end result. Sometimes the choices that were made in previous lifetimes will continue on through multiple lifetimes. And now you're living the effect, the result of it in this life. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what? I did it 3 times. And I eventually gave that girl from the live stream back her ability. I told her, "If I ever fucking catch you on my live stream again, I'm gonna hurt you." Energetically, of course. Don't fucking test me. She's like, no, 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 I'm sorry. I never will. Good. Because I mean it. So I gave her back her abilities, and then that person is trying to curse my children. And then more recently, the person who, I don't know if you guys remember, I went live and I was really riled up because I had gotten tired of people trying to do witchcraft on me for no fucking reason. I don't even know them personally. And then I decided, like, okay, I'm not gonna allow myself to enter into that dark wickedness. I don't want to do that in this life. And then they tried again while I was still live because they took it as like a sign of weakness. Yeah. No, I didn't just shut it off for them. I went into the mitochondria. That's quite a few generations that won't have abilities. And I don't feel bad at all. Why? Well, I don't do anything that's not appropriate. Now, people might not understand the level of appropriateness of some of the things that I do, but I never do anything that is not sanctioned by Creator itself, ever. Even if I want to energetically hurt someone, if it's not sanctioned, I can't do it. I won't do it. I end up just making myself cry out of frustration. I can't do it. That's just not who I am. So when I actually do something, which is very, very rare, when I actually do something to negate or correct behavior, you best believe that's sanctioned. No, I'm not accruing more karmic load. I'm just not. Nope. Nope. So if you guys can find a way to live your life with that level of integrity, where you only do what is necessary, what do you have to worry about? There will be days where what I do will cause me to wonder if I did the right thing. That's part of the introspection, that involution for that evolution, right? It's okay to question yourself. It's not okay to do things without thinking about what you're doing. That's not okay. That needs to be something that's addressed, like actually addressed. You have to give yourself the space and the consideration to go through the experiences that you need to experience to learn what you need to learn. Like, no, I'm not here to be people's benchmark where you're carving into me as a bench just to show that that you're sharp enough. I don't give a shit. I will paddle you with that bench. I'm just saying, like, no, I'm done with that. Ooh, ooh. Hold on. There was this thing in the Nagamati. Hold on. Let me see if my husband's awake. Hello, are you home? Oh, okay. Bye. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. He's not here. So there was this text that I came across last night, is kind of parsing through the Nagamati. And it was this thing of like, when you allow yourself to be prostituted out, which is what happens when you continue to give to everyone, right? I'm giving to you, I'm giving to you, I'm giving to you, I'm giving to you. I'm doing whatever it is that you want of me to make your life easier, more pleasurable, more this, more that. That's a form of energetic prostitution. Okay. I'm not trying to hate on people who are prostitutes for a living. I mean, you do what you need to do to take care of yourself and whatever else you need to take care of. I hope you're safe. I hope you're healthy. But giving of yourself to everyone in that way is a form of prostitution. And what it does is it muddles your energy, your integrity. No more. No more. No. That has been such a part of my existence before I even stumbled across the Nagamati. This belief that my energy should not be commingled with others unless they have shown me beyond a shadow of a doubt that their integrity, their purity is comparable to my own. Mm, mm. And some people, a lot of people actually will be like, no, she's full of it. She does energy work. Like, she doesn't keep her energy to herself. You should probably take a couple of my classes and you'll begin to understand I don't use my energy. See, when you're taught to do Reiki, you're taught to use your energy and commingle your energy with other people, not my system. Your energy is sacred. It's only for you. You are not to allow that in. You are not to commingle any of your energy with anyone. There is energy in the air. Why would you need to take and deplete from within yourself when you are surrounded by energy? So, no, I do not commingle my energy with just anybody. But, Emmy, what if people need help? I am still capable of helping. That doesn't mean I have to be detrimental to myself in order to be helpful. You have to allow yourself to begin recognizing the ways in which you have allowed other people who literally don't know shit to convince you into gaslighting yourself to be a martyr. This, like, oh, don't judge. Bitch, I'm gonna judge. I'm going to absolutely judge. Condemn? No, no. I'm not going to condemn. That's something else. Not no. Mm-mm. No, I don't need to condemn. That's you. You're already going through something. I find you to be someone who is doing some really toxic shit, and I am judging for myself that I don't need to be around you. Do I need to condemn you? No, you're going through something already. I just need to not be a part of that. I just need to not be a part of that. And I need you to be free to learn your lessons, whatever way you choose, with no effect to me. You know, just really allowing that. 1 second. Bow to your partner, then you turn around. Someone on Facebook is watching this live stream without entering it. I know exactly who you are. Despite the fact that you didn't open the live stream, you just turned on the audio. And I know what you're trying. Unless you want me to fuck your ass up, this is the only warning you're going to get. You can keep watching, but the thing that you're trying that's not even working, you should really stop that. You should really stop that and reconsider. I like to play small. I like to downplay what I can do. You're starting to shake. I will fuck shit up if you keep trying. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to reconsider your life choices. 5, 4, 3, 2. Nah, they're off. Card number 36, listening for truth. Allow yourself to hear. Allow yourself to hear the conversations you have with yourself. Just really allow yourself to hear it. Allow yourself to hear how other people's words are so deeply embedded in your thoughts, in your brain. And that is the very paint, toxic paint, that you are using to paint this canvas that is your life. No, no, no. No. Stop. Stop. Stop letting the words of other people who maybe they don't know any better. Maybe they don't want to know any better. None of that is your problem. None of that is your problem. Seriously. Walk away from that. Close that door. Lock that gate. Allow yourself to just leave it alone. Okay? It's not your job to heal that. Ocean Lover says, why do folks not know that you psychic as heck? Oh, see, this is someone that's known me from the past. So they've leveled up a little bit, right? They've leveled up and they think like now they're powerful. If you've leveled up in the like past couple years since I've been around, you don't think I leveled up too? With an amplification? People's logic is sometimes like the logic is just not there. The logic is not there. That's not my problem. No, it's just not my problem. No, it wasn't someone new. It's someone who's been hateful of me in the past. They're not over it yet. They're not over it yet because I'm live on my Facebook business page. They were still subscribed. Anyways, card number 13, power of attraction. Attracting to you the very things that you need, the situations, connections, all of that, the experiences, all of that. You are like a magnet drawing things to you. When you reach a higher level of dimensional awareness, you begin to have this oscillation rate that causes you to expand, rise in frequency, and become electric. Rather than magnetic, you are electric. You are booming truths, booming energy. You are being felt by people who are not even observing you, you know? So it's just one of those things like Marlene's laughing. She's laughing. She says she likes my attitude. Thank you. Sometimes I like it too. Sometimes. Card number 1, after the storm. Allowing yourself to go beyond just this like heartache that there's a storm. Storms are beautiful. You just have to find shelter during that, inclement weather. Storms have the capacity to replenish the landscape by providing the moisture, the water that's needed. It cleans everything. It's a cleanser. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. But if we're like averse to water, were we not just told cleansing? Do you guys feel that? I'm right here. I'm right here. Let me tell you, I'm not the same person you knew several years ago. I don't have a fear of my power at this point. If you want some, come fucking get some. I'm right here. Invite your whole crew. I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten what you did. Share it out. I'll give you time. I'll stay live until your entire crew is watching this video. Be careful though. I'm not the same insecure, uncertain person you once knew. Give me a fucking reason to retaliate. Give me just one. Try and scan me. That's reason enough. Don't just watch the video. Try and access my energy. I feel you angry. You're angry because you tried to be me. Bitch, you too weak to be even a fraction of me. That's right. You won't try me. I want to thank you, though. It's because of your fuckery, your bitch assness, that pushed me to enter into quite possibly the most powerful place in my life to date. I'll get stronger and I'll accomplish more, and I'll be even more globally known. I want you to know you started that. I was absolutely content staying small until you had to fuck with me in the way you did. Everything I accomplish is to remind myself that you'll never be me. By the way, I wasn't going to share this yet, but I'll go ahead and share it now. When I left you, I was hiding the fact that I was a CEO. Not only am I a CEO, I'm officially the president of a nonprofit organization. And all the things that you heard me talk about then, you're going to watch me do it now. Don't unsubscribe. Keep watching. I will gladly share everything I accomplish. I will gladly feature all the beautiful fucking things I do for other human beings that I used to hide. I'm going to share it now. All the people I feed, all the families I help, all the shit I used to hide because I don't know why I allowed you to convince me that I should be ashamed. Even though you didn't say that, all the shit you used to say to gaslight me into believing that I should stay small. I remember you said that I needed to get off Facebook because I was too pure. The frequency was too high, right? And I thought you were a friend. I know, I think demon whores are friends for a little bit. There's some quirk that I'm working on. I thought you were a friend. And I thought to myself, oh my God, finally someone sees, like, oh my gosh, you finally see me. Looking back, I realized your insecure bitch ass wanted me off Facebook because with me there, you look less than. And the reality is, you are less than. So long as you're trying to be me, you will always be less than. That's your reality, not mine. That's your insecurity to address, not mine. I don't give a fuck if I hurt your feelings. Just like you didn't give a fuck that my mother was dying and you still tried to fuck with me. Like I said, I'm still sweet, but I'm not the same girl that walked away from you. This time, you want to tussle? Energetically, you won't be doing any walking. We both know I'm so much more fucking powerful than you could ever possibly be. We both know that. So this is not even a pissing contest. This is a declaration of the fucking facts. You gonna cry? You should. which you should. You should take it upon yourself to never come across my live stream again. Block my business page. Do yourself a favor. Because, baby boo, it's been quite a few years, but you're still insecure as fuck whenever I'm around. And I smell your weakness. I fucking smell your weakness and your fear when it comes to me. Despite the fact that I've never done anything to you. Spare your own feelings. Tell your little minions to stop reporting back to you. Spare your feelings, because I promise you the next time you look at me again, I will have achieved even more, and you will feel even less. And it's not a competition. It's a declaration of reality. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop achieving. I'm not going to stop growing. I'm not going to stop being the helpful, loving, compassionate, generous person that I am. It's just you don't get any of that anymore. Because you don't deserve it. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve my friendship. I should have said all this shit to you years ago. I'm done sparing your feelings. I am so far done sparing your feelings. Get your weak ass off my fucking live stream. Or keep watching and seeing how much I've grown and how far I've left you behind. This is the last time I will address you. The last time. Because I deserve to speak my mind at this point. And you don't deserve any more of my attention. So, excusez-moi. Let's see what the other cards have to say. Sorry, it took so much time out of my live stream to address the fucking peasants. Peanut Gallery be acting up. La, 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 la. Bow to your partner. Dum da dum da dum. Dum da dum da dum. All right, so all of this makes sense to me. Sometimes, guys, you just have to kind of say it as it is. Say it as it is. You know, people are going to be who they are, just like you have your permission to be who you are. And that's it. That's it. Oh, I'm sorry that you guys found out this way. The nonprofit is official. It was filed and approved. No, I'm saying Empress Tings. It was approved. And so in the next couple, maybe a week or so, I just have to finish up some of the website stuff, technical stuff. I'm going to begin running some of the projects. I know so many of you want to be a part of this whole thing, which for real, I feel like ridiculously blessed. So I just feel so overwhelmed. Most people will take upwards of a year to form their nonprofit. I made a decision 3 weeks ago and now it's done. about a week and a half ago. I told you guys I would have this done before my mom's birthday. It's her birthday tomorrow. And you guys helped me to do it. There's something to say about spending my whole life just looking and craving and hoping and praying to find just one person, just one person who could see me wholeheartedly and be like my bestest friend and just support me and love me, and that was just like the epitome. If I could just find one person that I could bond with in that way, where their presence can be the sunshine that helps me to blossom, right? And I never realized it would be all of you. It's been one hell of a journey. One hell of a journey. It's been one hell of a journey to get to just this point. A lot of hardship, a lot of struggle, a lot of opportunities to lose my integrity. And I never did. And I think part of my reward for staying true to who I am is having all of you be a part of my journey in the way that you are, and to be so intimately connected with you guys and feel so supported that it literally feels like I've found my people. And it's almost like Michael is telling me that I've always been a silly girl. He always calls me a silly girl. I've always been a silly girl because the gravity of what I'm asking from one person would have been impossible. It needed to be an entire village. It had to be an entire village of people with a like mind and like heart to be able to cause me to bloom. So there's going to be a lot of projects that'll be announced. I'm hell bent on opening that campus. It's something that I've talked about since 2017. It is something that I've talked about for so long. And it was something that I knew would always come to fruition at some point. And it's like something shifted this year. Something shifted. And it's not one day it will happen. No, it's this year it will be. I can't do it alone. And I don't think I'm meant to. I don't think I'm meant to. Once upon a time, I was capable of generating enough income to bankroll this whole thing right now. And I'm not complaining in any way, shape, or form. I feel honored to have the opportunity to do it. But I think part of why things have gone the way they have with my brother and his heart um, was to ensure that I wouldn't try to bankroll this all by myself. I have a lot of trust issues. I have a lot of hesitation and allowing other people to help me, and saying that I need help, and all of that. It's hard. It's very, very hard. It's so much easier for me to give even when I don't have anything to give. I still find a way to give. That's easy to me. Receiving, that's hard. It's very, very hard. I feel like unless I work for it, like, yeah, it's just like, And I feel like, short of the situation that my brother is living through, because he's the same way, he doesn't want anyone to take care of him, and he literally has no choice. He has no option. Uh, he can't work. Like, there's no option of him being independent in that way. And he's been very gracious in allowing me to help take care of everything for him, along with his caregiver. Um, so I feel like that had to happen that way. And then I had to be so invested in all of his medical care. That's one of the things that I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that. That should not be a thing where if you don't have money, they'll just let you die. Like, just wait. Give me a little more time. Just wait. This whole fucking system will be turned upside down so that we can finally see clearly. But I'm grateful to have this clarity where it's like, I have to allow myself to experience these vulnerabilities and allow you guys to be an even more present part of this, because it can't be a village if it's just one person, right? It can't. I mean, I could have just kept quiet on it. And, they say, like, make moves in silence. I could have just kept quiet on it and just saved up and saved up and saved up, and taken years and years and years to save up and do everything. And then when everything is done, the construction and everything, then be like, okay, guys, I have a surprise. And it's like, no, that's not the point. The point is for all of us to invest ourselves into this. It's not just like investing money, like investing yourself, like for all of us to see this as like, this is it. This is the first stage of changing the entire landscape of the human consciousness. This is it. This is when we decide, are we living up to our potential? And I feel like we all are. I feel like we all are. So in the next couple weeks, I'm already kind of working with my board. Oh my God, that sounds so crazy. I'm working with my board of directors, and we are making some plans for different events, fundraisers, things like that, where you literally can be a part of this process. We're considering a silent auction. And if you have things that crystals, whatever it is, clothing, I don't care what it is, things that you don't want to keep anymore. I don't want you to be depleted. Whatever budget is for your dinner must be used on your dinner. I don't ever want you starving. It just overwhelms me because I know there's quite a few of you who would choose to. I don't want that kind of help. I don't ever want you to be without, out of love for me. That doesn't honor me. It doesn't make me feel loved. It hurts my feelings. that I would be the cause of your struggle. That would hurt me a lot. So we're finding other ways. If you have things, just like, things you would donate, with Salvation Army or whatever. If you have things that you could let go of, things that you think other people would still want, we can auction things like that. We can auction things like that. We can do so many different other projects, have events, all of that. If you want to be updated, join the newsletter from the Soul Sanctuary.love. Oh, actually, no, that's the wrong website. The main website now is soulworksynergistics.com. And from that, you'll be able to reach all my other websites and projects and my Emmie evolving work and all of that. I will still be doing private sessions. Um, Originally, I was going to absorb the Emmie evolving brand into the nonprofit. And I realize now that was still my way of not wanting to accept help. So the nonprofit work, it's strictly all of us. I wish I could put that on the screen, Moonrock. Um, it's soulworksynergistics.com. And you can find information there. That's where I'm going to be posting most of the projects that we're going to be doing and all of this and all of that. I'm just needing maybe another week or so before I get everything completely done. Alexandra, I did see that Frey asked if you were on. We reset your password. You're still not able to access it? Because I saw on our end, you should have access, but you just need to log in. So try again and let us know, okay? Email us and let us know. Um, yeah, in many ways, I'm not the same person I was several years ago, but in other ways, I absolutely still am. I'm always going to be a person who takes into consideration my effect on you. Like I don't ever want you to struggle on account of me. I don't want you to feel like you have to martyr yourself to show me that you support me. Your presence, sharing it out, letting people know, directing people to the website, that is support. That is support. That is a way to show me you love me. Sharing it on social media, all of those things that don't involve money, that's a way to support me and show me you love me. Now, monetary donations, those are absolutely support too. But, I want to make that very clear. Like, there's other ways we can receive support from you. There's other ways to contribute if you're not able to do a monetary contribution. If you are, even if it's a small amount, that's still deeply appreciated. All of this goes into a separate account strictly for the nonprofit. All of that is just completely separate. And so, you know, there's so many different ways. And it's a very exciting time, very, very exciting time to be able to, have everything coming together in this way. Like, just, it's like real now. It's like it's real. It's real, real. Like, real. It's going to happen quickly. I'm not going to drag my feet anymore. There's nothing for me to be afraid of. Even if I falter, all of you are always so amazing at lifting me back up and encouraging me and helping me to find more courage to keep going, to keep pushing, to keep building, to keep rising, to keep deepening. I'm not afraid of anything at this point. It's not just an idea anymore. It's not just a dream. It's not just any of that. It is a reality that all of us are working towards at this point. I know it's been real. uh I just want to say, if you guys think you have nothing to offer, let me share my story again. My story starts in a parking lot. My story starts in a parking lot in an RV that was over 20 years old and falling apart, and not a single dime to my name. I never thought I would sit here and do this because I don't have any certificates. I don't have any formal training. I don't have a college degree. I don't have all the things that society tells you you need to have in order to be able to prove your value. I sat here real and raw, just showing myself for quite a few years, not understanding I already have value. And this is kind of just the next part of that. I'm realizing my life unfolds in chapters. In chapters. Right now, today, this is a huge accomplishment. The nonprofit legally exists, it is recognized, it is a real thing. Next year, there's going to be something else that I didn't think was possible. Something else that I thought was years away, that there, I don't know how I'm going to do that. That is just so, like, how would I do that? And I'm going to be doing it next year. And the year after that, it's going to be yet another thing, and yet another thing, and yet another thing, and yet another thing. And it's never going to stop. Not until the whole world is changed. It's not going to stop. I'm actually ready. And beyond being ready, I am hyperfixated. My soul is on fire to get this done. I cannot stop. I literally all day, every day, in between sessions, while I'm eating, like, I cannot stop. I don't think I want to. I don't think I need to. So I'm going to give you guys the last couple cards, okay? And then I'm going to get going. I have sessions that are starting soon. So Mother Earth, time out, and shine. Mother Earth has been waiting. We've put ourselves in timeout, but see, it's time to exit that place of hiding away, that place of being small, that place of playing as though you're smaller than what you actually are, and really just allowing yourself to shine from the inside out. Just really allowing that shine to come through. And as you allow more of your light to shine through, what's going to happen is you're going to amplify that crown energy. You're going to amplify the crown, and then you have that eighth and ninth chakra energy running through the back of your head, all of this, all of that. And what's going to end up happening is that Christ consciousness, that level of awareness of the gravity of you and the way you're interconnected with all these other people, the interdependency of it all, it's going to empower you to really live up to your part, just really living up to it. It's amazing. A new chapter is starting. This new chapter involves souls that mirror each other. Now, yes, these cards do indicate twin flame stuff, but at the same time, they also indicate being around those with a like mind and a like heart, being around the people who are craving that type of healthy change that you've been craving, just really allowing life to progress beyond that point of injury, right? Allowing yourself to go beyond the point of injury is so important, because if you don't, you will eventually begin to identify as the wound. You are so far beyond being a wound. You are so far beyond that. Okay. You are not just a wound. You are not just a byproduct of a hard life. Unless you want to be. I've had a hard life. I've had a very difficult life. For those who are not aware of um, a lot of my life before I became publicly visible, it's been filled with a lot of hurt. And see, here's the thing, I'm not just a byproduct of that hurt. I take that hurt and I transmute it. I go through this alchemical process and I turn it into this profound superpower. What do I mean? Okay. It sucked being in a parking lot, but at the same time, it didn't, because I knew this was a stepping stone to get me to a higher level of understanding, both at the same time, understanding at a depth that maybe, ooh, huh, am I making this up? No, it's my reality as I know it to be. And because I knew that it was my reality, that this is just a stepping stone, I was not downtrodden. I was not depressed about being stuck. It was just like, I just need to learn what I need to learn, and then this will be done, and then we'll move forward. And I told my husband that so many times. But here's the thing. This is the most beautiful thing. Am I just a byproduct of being homeless? That's why I work so hard now, like, because I don't ever want to be homeless again. No, I didn't even categorize myself as homeless. We were just on an adventure. That's how I saw it. We were free. Am I opposed to that? Uh-uh. Not at all. Like, if my children were willing to live in an RV again, absolutely I would. A newer one, of course. I'd like a running toilet. Like, I would like that to work. I would like a working water system, and I would like it to not leak. And then if we're really going to be bougie, oh my God, slides are amazing. Who would have thunk it? The RV we had didn't have slides. It was before slides came out. So, yeah, no, I would totally do it again. It doesn't have to be a bougie one, but, something that does not leak. No mold. I don't like that. And here's the best thing. If a lot of my ministry is involving the upliftment of those who are disadvantaged, those who are seen as a tossaways of society, the homeless people, God, what a powerful experience to have been part of their community, even for a short period. Yeah. It was a beautiful experience. Jeff and Jody, this older couple, it was a beautiful experience. I think homeless communities have more humanity than society. They're actually involved in each other's lives. They're involved and they care. One of my oldest son's favorite jackets, and we weren't short of jackets, it's just this older homeless couple, Jeff and Jody. They wanted to make sure that we were warm at night. So they gave my son a jacket. It's a nice jacket too. It's beautiful. We didn't ask them for that. We didn't ask them for that at all. We didn't ask them for anything. And I distinctly remember one day when Jody convinced me to take our RV into this plot of land that was surrounded by a development, a neighborhood. It was raw land, and she said it was their hideout. The RV barely fit. I had to go on the roof while my husband slowly drove forward so I could pull all the branches. It was crazy. And there were peacocks that were loose there. So it was just, I remember one night we were sitting on these half broken lawn chairs outside, and the stars were out, and it was complete darkness, but we could see the stars. And we were just chatting, and she was telling me about her life. And I was just listening to her. And she stopped and she's like, "You're a really good listener. I've never felt so heard and seen before." I was like, "Oh." And then because she was just like very blunt. She's like, "Why don't you ever let people give you things?" I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "You have a problem with letting people give you things, don't you?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." And she's like, "You really should just let people give you things. Like, if they didn't wanna give it to you, we wouldn't give it to you." And I was just like, "You're right. You're right." And then she goes back on the topic of ex-husbands and all of this stuff, and it was just that moment of clarity where it's like, "Wow, I thought I was invisible, but the people who care to take the time to see, they actually can see. They can see you. They can see you, and all of this chaotic movement within you is the only thing that obscures your understanding and acceptance that you are actually being witnessed by others. You have to allow yourself to be still. Excuse me. Allow yourself to be still. Allow yourself to really, really, really just whew, allow yourself to give yourself permission. That permission to, I don't know, permission to live, permission to exist beyond what you thought you could, permission to go beyond those limitations that someone else told you was your limit. Allow yourself to transform. Allow yourself to use that transformation as a way to enter into a state of limitlessness. You are only as limited as you believe. Whatever limits you believe in, that is what your limit will be. Okay? Communication and gratitude. Sometimes it's important to communicate your gratitude, not just for the people in your life, but for the people who have exited, for the people who have used their access to you as an opportunity to inject adversity into your life. Every time someone did that, it's the very thing that caused me to rise higher. No one can destroy me but myself. And if I'm no longer willing to be destroyed, well, then what's there to fear? I think a lot of our fear ties into the very things that we are afraid for ourselves to accomplish. I was afraid to be seen. I was afraid to be witnessed. I was afraid that people would see me and they would validate this fear that I'm not enough. Where did that come from? This knowing deep down inside myself that I'm more than enough. I didn't want to believe it. And at this point, I don't know that I believe it, but I don't care. I don't care if I believe it or not. I'm doing what I'm here to do. That's it. There's no, no, there's no negotiating that. There's no like, can I have 3 months to process it? Nope. 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 I'm just going to go ahead and do me. I'm going to go ahead and accomplish the things I need to accomplish. And as I'm doing that, maybe my life will provide me some type of experience that will help me in layers to better understand. Oh, I'm already what I thought I was working towards. Okay, I can keep going. You are literally already what you're working to become. You are already that. And the process you're in is not to become that, it's to undo the belief that you never were that. You are everything you ever needed already existing inside you. That's a good place to stop. That's a very, very good place to stop. Um, go to soulworksynergistics.com. Y'all, do me a favor. Do me a huge favor. Go to the very bottom of the page, soulworksynergistics.com. Go to the very bottom of the page and give it a 5-star rating. I'm going to tell you my plan because I know you guys will not just protect that plan, you will help it come to fruition. I know that my websites can get a lot of foot traffic. Everything is going to run through soulworksynergistics.com. You want to access my Emmie Evolving? Go through soulworksynergistics.com. Okay. You want to access the Soul Sanctuary? Go through soulworksynergistics.com. Why am I doing this? Why am I asking you of this or asking this of you? When we get the analytics to where they need to be, which it's not going to take long, go visit the page several times a day if you have time. Please, this is the most help you can do. If I can get those analytics to where I know they will eventually be as quickly as I can get it there, I can then go to large corporations. I can leverage that. I can use that to get thousands of dollars in donations from large corporations. And then we can proceed with projects. What I need mostly from you is not money from your pocket. There are huge corporations who need tax deductions. They would not bat an eye at giving thousands upon thousands of dollars. Let them pay for the change. All we need to do is give them a reason to give us the money. That's all we need to do. So all of this was really never about us footing the bill. All of this was about us coming together and showing corporations, support this project. Support this project. And that's it. That's it. That's what I need the most from all of you guys. Visit Soulwork Synergistics as much as you can. The analytics are turned on. It's spiking. It's spiking. Visit it as much as you can. Share it out. Change your IP address, reset your router, visit it again. So it looks as though there are so many unique visitors. You run a VPN, change the profile, change the location, do it again. Do it as many times as you can. In the next few weeks, I want to start approaching corporations. And honey, I tell you, the men who work at corporations, little old me, I know how they view me. And I will say, if you want to see me as a damsel in distress and you're going to be my savior, by all means, write the check to Soulwork Synergistics. It's not a personal check. It's from your corporation. Here's your donation receipt. That's how these corporate men have seen me for a very long time. Little damsel in distress. I understand. I understand now. We're going to do this. We're going to do this quickly. Yeah, my pheromones are raging. I'm serious. My pheromones are raging. You know, I'm not talking about flirting with people. I'm talking about when you just, that wafts some pheromones, you know? And, you know, if they already have it in their mind to find corporations to give to, that's not a manipulation. It's not. It's allowing myself to receive. It's a mutually beneficial thing. And, that's what I would never approach someone privately, personally. Like, no, corporations need to donate X amount of thousands of dollars every year for their taxes. Okay? For their taxes. So, no, it's not manipulation. It's not using, no, not that at all. Okay? Um, Let me see what's going on with that coding because I remember someone else was saying they couldn't comment. So I'll go ahead and I'll check what's going on with that code and see why people are not able to rate or comment. But if you are able to, please do so. Let's up the foot traffic to that website as much as we possibly can. Pretty much everything is connected there already, and we're just gonna keep pushing it through there first. Okay. I know it's an extra step, but you guys, it will help so, so, so much. Um, my main thing, I want to start that campus as soon as we possibly can, and I know people are wanting to volunteer. That's beautiful. That's going to help so much. If you want to be considered for that and you feel like there's something you can add to this, it's going to basically be an eco village. Like that's what I'm trying to create, an eco village. If you want to be a part of that, sign up for it. Sign up for the newsletter. Once we have things, kind of moving along for that, I'll be able to send out updates. Um, if you want to just donate, by all means, please do. Please do. These donations are tax deductible. Okay. And it's going to go towards not just the creation of the campus and all the expenses involved with that, but also, I mean, people who come, yeah, you're volunteering your time. You need to eat. We need to make sure that you are safe and you have the necessary toiletries and access to whatever. And that definitely costs money. So these are all things that I'm factoring in. These are all like major components of what the donations and all of that will be used for. A lot will be happening in the next couple of weeks, and I love the fact that I know you guys will be present for all of it. Like, yeah, can you feel the excitement? Like the shift in energy? Can you feel how, like, oh my God. It's just like this, I don't know, like wah, 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 wah. I love it. I love it. I love it. Girl, you are gonna stay forever, Moonrock. Imma feed you real good. So Ocean Lover says, quick question. Are the monthly contributions for the Soul Sanctuary membership also tax deductible? So you guys, the Soul Sanctuary is my ministry outreach. Okay. That is not a membership. That is a recurring contribution. Like when you pay tithings to a church, that's what that is. So the recurring contribution is tax deductible. Okay. And when you are doing that recurring contribution, it's not a membership. When you do the recurring contribution, you then have access to our private ministry area. I keep it a private area simply because I want to protect the members of the ministry. We're all in places of sacred vulnerability at this point where we're trying to rediscover who we are, and that's hard to do when we're afraid, like what if people I know see this, and what are they going to think of me? So the private ministry area, that's for people who have recurring contribution, and yes, that is a tax deduction. Keep that receipt. For the soul sanctuary.love, any of those differing tiers of recurring contribution are tax deductions. Okay. Yeah, they're tax deductible. I'm not able to do that for my Kokoro 33 program because I am providing instruction. And so you're receiving something in exchange. And so that's kind of like, that I want to stay within integrity. I want to always operate within integrity and not like manipulate things. So it's just, I don't like to run like that. So the soul sanctuary though, that has everything to do with ministering, private ministry to this group who are ready to reach higher levels of spiritual awareness. It's a very beautiful thing. So, if that's something that you feel can benefit you, we do have private talks there. We do have energetic stuff there. It's basically our church, church. It's our ministry area. If you want to be a part of that, that's tax deductible. You can sign up. Go to this soulworksynergistic.com and look for the membership area. Okay. It's not in the menu. I should probably put it in the menu. Or I think it is. I think it's under sanctuary. And then just enter it through there. Okay. You guys are so amazing. You guys are so amazing. If I could just continue to reiterate that, you guys are so amazing, because really, without your presence in my journey for the past several years, I don't think I would have had the courage to step into this new chapter of my life. I don't think I would have. You guys have really done so much to empower and encourage me, like so much. And you guys have just so unconditionally celebrated me in my authenticity, attitude or not. And that's been so healing for me. So healing for me. So I will always have eternal gratitude for all of you who have been part of this. Like, I hope you can feel the sincerity. Like, I will always have gratitude for you guys in the ways in which you've empowered me to step into the next part of my purpose. You guys are amazing. So I got to get going. Session's going to start in 10 minutes. All right, guys, have an amazing rest of your day. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on your notification bell. If you're viewing me from Facebook, share it out. Spam this out. Fuck Facebook. Share it out as much as you can, okay? Tag me, Emmie Nicolina Garcia. Tag me, okay? People gonna be mad, but that's fine. All right, guys, I hope you have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. Bye, everyone.